Oh, so they had a little pre-tape, the tape of Thunder Rosa talking about the match last week, and then Tony Schiavone interviewed Britt Baker on the stage and said she deserves a round of applause for one of the best matches that we had on Dynamite. Most people booed. Baker took exception to the reaction after the hell I went through last week, she said. She said the fans are dumb, delusional, and disrespectful as Rosa. She took the mic from Schiavone, who ducked out of the shot. Baker said Rosa should thank her because now people remember her. Baker complained that Rosa claimed to put the AEW woman on the map. Then why is everybody talking about me, Baker asked. She said it took Rosa 20 years to become a hardcore legend, whereas she did it in one night. Baker said Tony Khan is looking for every legend that there's ever been when he has the biggest one standing right under his nose. She said she put AEW on the map, but she said the letters AEW come in second to the most epic three letters in pro wrestling, DMD. Schiavone got the mic back and hyped the Pinnacle is coming up next. The camera showed the new faction exiting the locker room. Okay, so what was this promo? What was the purpose of this promo?
Sounds like they might continue the feud, maybe.
Continue the feud? Are they going to, I mean...
her getting heat.
Or what you didn't mention, she called out Mick Foley. He was like, it took you 20 years to be a hardcore icon.
Oh, yeah.
I did it right. So I really
but she's just doing that. This promo was 100% character development. Get more heat on her and her be more of a heel. Now,
well,
let me just say this: I've not been a big Britt Baker fan. I thought she was overexposed, and all the time they gave her on the mic, she wasn't that good, and all the matches she was in, they weren't that good. I know we disagree on this. I thought that match last week was good, and I thought this promo was good. But
it's her best.
I don't understand what the promo did. What the
she's a
like. What is she forwarding?
She's a cocky.
Yeah, she's just being a dick.
But she's challenging.
She's getting heat. It's character development. I don't think she's challenging. Yeah. She's basically saying,
"I'm the
hey, Foley. It took you 20 years to be hard. I did it in 1 year." They're going, "What a."
Do you think it would have been better for her to come out and sell the match from last week?
Right,
like she was like show that I mean something.
Right.
She wasn't even selling like the just. Yeah. But she quit selling
at least Cody Rhodes was selling his, and he didn't go through anything that bad.
Right,
he didn't even have a bandage on, right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
She needs to drop the dentist thing. I get it. Yeah. She's a real dentist, but
that's
the way she dresses and the way she talks and like the overdone eye makeup and stuff. She should be like just that. Just a pain in the ass that won't leave you alone. Like that's what the character is that I think she should do. Not the dentist or I'm like the face of the division.
You mean like a female disco? Nothing.
Perhaps.
Well, don't you think that last week because of that she lost and she's the one that took the tax and everyone was sort of
getting behind her?
Yeah, they were getting behind her, and I think she cut this promo to make sure that wasn't
people
the case.
Weren't going to cheer. Yeah, that makes sense.
Heel.
Yeah, that could be true. It's definitely character development.
Do we know how many stars did Meltzer give it? Did that come out yet? That was her goal, right? She won 5 stars.
Let me look, but I think it's going to be in this week's.
7.5 stars.
It comes out on Friday.
7 3/4.
Has to be in Japan for that.
Yeah, I don't know if he was joking. Did he say like 4 3/4 or something like that on Twitter?
Oh my God, 4 3/4.
That's so weird.
That wasn't even close to 4 3/4. Bro, these people like
Disco and Conan. If you had to give that match, how many stars out of 5 would you give that one?
I give it a 0.
0 stars.
No lie. It's not my cup of tea. I don't like bro. It looked like just they set up a bunch of studs. They were set up things to blade themselves. It looked like a cosplay wrestling match. It didn't come across as anything genuine. Like they were fighting. There was just 2 girls that said, "Hey, let's go out there and do all the stuff that Mick Foley did, and let's get color and and that's what it looked like to me."
Yeah, because
all they did, because here's the thing. Here's what they do. They do all these devastating spots, and they keep kicking out of them. And I'm like, well, so that to me is not like a good wrestling match where you're doing 9 finishers, and one of them's a Death Valley driver on a ladder and power bombs on thumbtacks and stuff, and you're not pinning the person. It's like this is just a stunt show. It's like that's ridiculous.
Well, that's what a hardcore match is, a stunt show.
Well, it was, but I didn't like it. I didn't see everybody else.
I liked it.
That's fine. I'm not knocking people for liking it. It's not my cup of tea. So
right.
Because people like blood and stuff, regardless. I mean, maybe they like that stuff. So I just don't like it.